The financial crisis is making it more difficult for all of us to borrow money. But politicians, regulators and businesses all agree that reviving Europe's economies depends on getting lenders to lend again and reforming the way that credit markets work. This week, MEPs are looking at microcredit as a way of stimulating growth and helping people, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds, to start a new business. At the moment, microcredit is more prevalent in the developing world. Lending relatively small amounts of money to people previously excluded from the formal economy so that they can start businesses has helped to remove millions from the poverty trap. Now, attention is turning to Europe and how microcredit can help achieve the objectives of the Lisbon Agenda. The European Parliament's Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee has been discussing its response to a proposal on microcredit from the European Commission. The Commission is aiming to place microfinance in the mainstream of the financial world. The committee's rapporteur on the Commission's proposal is Hungarian MEP Zsolt Becse, and he joins me now. Mr. Becse, how are you trying to strengthen this proposal?
Well, I think the proposal is going to a right direction, namely to increase the employment among those people who are outside the world of employment. But first of all, I would like to have target groups, so-called target groups, involved in the whole practice, namely immigrants in Central and Eastern Europe, gypsies, who should be specially treated in this practice. And secondly, I think that the Commission is right that we shouldn't use an anti-market type of interest cap for the microcredit. So we should divide between the economic type of microcredit and the consumer protection where the interest rate cap is going. So these are very important factors where I try to strengthen the Commission proposal.
How can microcredit contribute to the aims of the Lisbon Agenda?
But the real question is that whether we can reach those type of people who are now outside the labor market, who can be involved in it by two ways, that these people are in many cases very low-skilled people without collaterals and without own resources. So the microcredit is the tool to involve these people to the labor market on the basis of the experience from other type or other side of the world, or even from the member states.
What concerns do you have that the financial crisis will limit the effectiveness of this strategy?
I hope that it will not limit. I could see that the member states realize that when the larger enterprises dismiss their employees, we need to find new ways of employment, and I think the microcredit can be the best way for it.
The experience of microcredit in the developing world suggests that it's a successful form of lending with a very low rate of default. Experts on microcredit believe that it has the potential to alleviate poverty and long-term unemployment. Also, microcredit is seen as a way of reaching out to minorities, immigrants, disabled people and others excluded from the mainstream economy. Maria Doicu is Vice President of the European Microfinance Network.
Microfinance, it's about finance, so it has a very important economic component, social and environmental. So that's the triple bottom line of the impact of the microcredit and microfinance activities to the beneficiaries group.
Microcredit is more common in Eastern Europe than in Western Europe. What can the newer member states of the EU teach the older member states in this regard?
You're right. The Eastern European countries have more experience in microfinance. Let's call it more sustainable microfinance sectors. The Western European peers are learning from us, from the Eastern, I'm from Romania, so from the Eastern European microfinance institutions, how to become sustainable. So to put more accent on the sustainability of the institution itself. What we, the Eastern European organization, are learning from our Western European peers, it's how to focus on the social and environmental impact of the microfinance activity. So it's a good mix.
So microcredit is perhaps one way that the EU can achieve several objectives: boosting competitiveness, getting banks to lend again, and combating social exclusion. For more on the group's policies on microcredit and economic issues in general, please visit our website epp-ed.eu. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.